Good evening. It's Monday. I'm Emma Goddard and you can find me at coastalcrafter.com. It's not my usual Sunday live. It's my one day late Monday live because it was Father's Day yesterday. So I had a weekend off. Or kind of. So busy preparing for upcoming events and things like that as well. So had some nice family time too. So I hope you are well. Hey Grace, how are you? Hi Mary, New York. Hello. My mum. Hey Carol. Hello everyone. Hope you've had a good Monday. It's been work day for me, so now I get to do some crafting, like relax. I have picked out the, I think we did actually. It was the other Great Father's Day. Yeah, we had a nice weekend, so it was lovely. I have picked out the Plentiful Plants to have a play with. And I've just taken some previous cards that I've made and kind of screen grabbed them to case. One was one of my favourites that I made with the Whale of Time Suite with some watercolouring. So I thought we could do that with the plants. And then just a more simple background from one of my Christmas cards actually. So I'm going to be casing some of those layouts but putting the new product on it. So I'm just going to give everyone a moment just to make sure that everyone knows I'm on, and then we'll get going. I think it's popped up everywhere, so welcome whether you're watching on Facebook or YouTube. So wherever you prefer to kind of watch, you can catch me there. I'm going to jump to the desk, and this is the Plentiful Plants. So did you order this one yesterday, Hazel? It's nice, isn't it? Nice. So we have got the stamps that are on here. So like pops and the aloe vera, or like the, is it aloe vera kind of thing? And then there's the coordinating papers, which are these. So if you haven't seen these, they've got some really nice, like they've got the brick wall, got this grey, the green, got really nice textured backgrounds. Just like, I love that one. I like these textured ones. That's another one of that page. Whoop. Brick. These are ones you can cut out. And then you've got tops and more neutral. That's mother-in-law's tongue. There you go. The pots. It's got a whole 2 pages of the pots. And you have then got the grey, like leafy one on that side. So there you go. Oh, hello, Linda. So I'm going to do some watercolouring with Just Jade, Garden Green and Evening Evergreen, all of your favourites, Linda. Just Jade and Garden Green. Let's see what we get up to with those. And we'll grab a water brush. Which one? Show Oh, nearly undid the, don't want that to happen. Just Jade, Garden Green, Just Jade, Evening Evergreen. I might just use the ink refills actually. Just Jade, Evening Evergreen. And Garden Green is in our regals. Ooh. It's just messaged to say it'll be here Thursday. You never know. I was pleasantly surprised. I was out in the office today, and when I came home this evening, 2 or 3 orders that were due to come sort of separately had all come together. So yeah, I was quite surprised. So that was quite nice. A bit shadowy this evening, is that? That's a bit better. Hello, Terry. Glad you caught me live. Right. That is quite a dark. Evening Evergreen is very dark. Oh, that's okay. Just Jade. And I'm just pushing those back in a little, because when it's pulled all the way out, it kind of tips backwards, and then the ink runs to the back of the pool. It kind of pulls down there. So if you push it in just a little, you can still get there, but it doesn't tip over. Although I don't like to over ink the inside of these pads, because then they might leak out. So I want to get 3 patches of water. These are not meeting in the middle. So this is a case of a card I have made with the Whale of a Time, and just thought it would be fun to, it was a favourite, so I thought it'd be fun to kind of recreate that. And I think if you've made a card that you really like, revisiting is never a bad thing. I want those separate. So that's Just Jade. And for the final green, we're going to do Evening Evergreen. So I've just got a cloth and some water to clear my brush tip out, because I want the greens to be different on each of those. Love. They're gorgeous. You love that when the ink kind of swirls around. That's quite heavy on the jade there, but I'll just actually add a bit more. I'll hide that a little. There, I'm quite happy with that. What do we think? That's all right, isn't it? All right, yes, I am. When you said I thought it was a mark on your card, it's on my screen. Did you get rid of it? Phew. It's something. So that is going to do its thing and dry. While that's doing that, we can either, I think should we stamp some rather than cut out? You can cut from the papers. What have we got? We could do a bit of a combo, couldn't we? What do we reckon? Maybe if we use the pots but do the top. They're nice, aren't they? Just nice seeing the shades. It's a bit I put quite a lot of water on that one. Let's grab those ones. So the dies will cut these, and we have got the pot for that one, and the pot for that one, outline for that, but fit, and we'll have to fussy cut that one, but that's okay. Let me wind those through. They do, and that's so different, but they go together. It's nice to see all the greens together, isn't it? Let's do. Oh. That one and that one. And this one we can cut out. Leave a little bit of an edge because we've got the edge from the dies. Oh God, I love a bit of multitasking. What a nice surprise to make my work day go faster. Day flew by today. Monday. Right, there we go. That is done. Let's do, we'll have that one. So that's kind of coming along and drying. That is, if you wanted to speed that up a little, pick up some of that ink. But it will obviously affect the way the water sits, but that's okay. There. Right. That will dry a bit quicker rather than having a massive puddle on that page. Then we want some plants. So let's stamp out this one, this one, and should we have that one? I think. Say thank you. So we'll have a look at sentiments in a mo. I think as much as I do want to stamp, I think I want to add in some of the bigger plants from here, from the paper. Let's see. kind of the same. Let's have a little look. Let's have a little look. This one. Got this taller one. And this one. We'll see. And maybe I'll come back to that. Let's just stamp these out and see where we get to. Let's see how we go. So do that. I'm going to go Evening Evergreen. And let's do Garden Green and a touch of Just Jade. And if we go Just Jade, and then I'm going to grab a Dauber and let's do Evening Evergreen just on the edges. To give a bit of texture. And we can then cut those out. They've got dies as well, so we can die cut those. Let's do hair. Let's have a look. That one. That's the 3. Oh, that one doesn't. Oh, yeah, it does. It's just quite. It's got that die there. If I just wind those through, I'm not lifting the cut and emboss into shot because it's just to the side of me. It means I don't have to lift it. All 3 at once. I've got those cut out. That one and that one. Nice. Also got the macrame embossing folder, but I thought I'd use that on another card. I do like an embossing folder. That's got like the rope look to that, so I'll play with that in a bit. See, I think this needs to be more. Needs to be fuller, doesn't it? That to go against that edge, and just going to chop that. So just cutting those edges off so the plants then don't have that gap between them and the plants coming out, but I do feel like I want more foliage, so I'm going to chop I'll chop that one out. And maybe add that on and keep that pot for another plant. I want it to be kind of, don't know, does that look weird having two different plants in the same pot? I kind of want it to be a bit more full. We'll cut it out and see. Linda, I do not believe you. I know what you mean though. You don't mind the green when green's meant to be green, so like leaves, but you're not a green fan when it's things that are not meant to be green. That's okay. You got this there. What do people think about doubling this up? Let's see. Whoop. Yeah, they are, aren't they? The stamp ones are they're quite kind of different to each other, aren't they? I know what you mean. Maybe I'll just use them together. Make that a bit fuller. That looks kind of better, doesn't it? That's a bit more full bodied. And then this one we can have mix and match maybe on its own. And then we'll see how we go with the other one. So we're going to have that. That could go in the middle, couldn't it? That one to the edge. Maybe keep the smaller pot for another, because that's going to look a bit lost, I think. That down there. It's going to look a bit sad, isn't it? Looks a bit sad. Oh no, that's got wet through it. Whoops. We'll do something about that. Let's do another one of these then. Let's do that. You're probably like, let's do what? Because you don't know what's in my head. But let's stamp some more of the other one. To the other pot. Is there another tall one? Yeah, there is actually. There is another tall one. So let me stamp this. Let's do just jade and maybe garden green. And maybe garden green. Let's see if we. Oh, there's dies, isn't there? Hang on. I can die cut this. I'll cut this one. You know how much I like fussy cutting. Let's do. I'll grab another of those pots because that I don't think is that salvageable. I mean, a well-placed rhinestone will probably cover it, but let's just grab another one. Let's do. There's plenty on this paper, so we can have that one. We could maybe double it up, couldn't we? It won't go to waste. We can maybe pop it up on some embellishments, can't we? We can pop it up on some dimensionals, is what I mean. So I've not. God, you make me want to be a fussy cutter, but I'm just not. That's okay, we've got dies. That's what the dies are here for. So let's wind that through. And we've got that. Do you know what would be nice actually? Is if we cut a little bit of gold or something to give it a bit of something, or we could cut a bit of gold edging or something. I don't know. Maybe. Let's see what we can do. Dimensional. Louise, have I used water? I have. Yep, I've used the inks to just do the swishes on the background. I just double that up because I made a mess of it. Then I want some sparkle. What about a little bit of and that says yes. I don't know what you're saying yes to, because I probably asked the question and then didn't look on the screen. Was that yes to some gold? I'm thinking it might be. I'm going to move that to one side. I'm going to grab some Versamark. So this is Versamark Refill. And let's get some good amount on there. Don't know how well this is going to splatter, if at all. Is that going to work? Maybe, maybe not. Oh, it has gone. I need to add a little bit of water. So then I'm going to add my gold. And it's caught some of the wet, which is even better actually. Which is ideal. Because that'll give us a lovely gold shimmer behind. And we can also dry off these watercolour splotches at the same time. So love that. Making sure I get all those edgy bits. Isn't that pretty? Love that gold. It's got gold like splashes. Yes, definitely some gold thread. Claire, good shout. Yes, love that. Maybe like behind a sentiment. Let's see where we go with that. This one, have that in there. This one just needs a pot. Looking much like fuller, isn't it? Let's put one of these pots. Same as the other side. Let's coordinate. And might need to just, I'm going to pop it up on a second one only because the other one is on it and it will look odd, but you wouldn't, if you hadn't mucked up the one below that one, you wouldn't need to. It's kind of overuse, over potting, over planting. Cool technique, huh? You need to get enough water because it's quite not too much water so that it's then water, but the Versamark is quite not gluey, but it's quite a thick texture, so to get it to splatter off the brush is quite tricky if it's and it's not been watered down at all. So we'll layer those together and then that will allow us to pop those. I'm going potty. Yes. Easily done, Gillian. It doesn't take much. Let's do. So I've put a little link up on my description of this live. So I can't quite believe that we are nearly at the end of June. Now, for the last 6 months, I've been running a card and a cuppa group, and it's called Card and a Cuppa Extra. Now, it runs every Friday morning, my time, so that's 10:30 GMT +1, because we're currently in British summertime. And it's fabulous. Love it. I love it, love it, love it. Friday mornings are just the best. But it's a demonstration of a card, and you can make along or you can watch, and you can watch the replay. It's a 6-month group, so you join for the 6 months. You can either pay monthly for this each month for 6 months, or you can pay in one go. But the link is there, and more details are over on my blog. But if you enjoy my Sunday live demonstration, then I would love you to come and join us. It's lots of fun. And everyone is welcome. So that is there. That is gonna go. Where's that gonna go? Make that behind there, maybe. Sort of there. Love glue dots when you're sort of positioning things like this, because it means you can not worry about getting over gluey. There. Now I'm not going to dimensionals these ones on because they're already up on dimensionals because the 2 layers. Oh, thanks. No. You're so spot on. Fabulous group of crafters. It is indeed. It's my highlight of the week. Love it. Along with my Sunday lives. Oh, hi Wendy, welcome. Right, let's glue these down. And what shall we pop on? I want a little sentiment, don't we? So, oh, what have we done? What have we got in here? We have got a little note with biggest thanks to a dear friend. I'm very grateful. Thank you. You touched my heart. Thank you so very much. Love you. What should we do? Should we do thank you? Kind of across the centre there. A little note. Just going to have a look in my little dish of goodies. Thinking of you. What about that one? I'm so happy. Just want like just a note or something, or thank you ever so much. That's quite sweet, isn't it? That one. What we got? Got a load of blank ones in here that I cut the other day as well. Thank you. Congratulations. Oh, I tell you what, there we go. Bingo. Found it. Done it. Ah. I'm making myself with that. Well, you would be more than welcome to join our group. Everyone is welcome. So let's do celebrate. And that can just sit maybe somewhere in the middle there. I think. Can't decide. About there. Let's stick it on. Evening evergreen with white embossing. It would be, wouldn't it? Actually, it would be lovely. I'm gonna go with the black for now, only because I'm going to make another card. But I do agree, Hazel. I think the evergreen, because it's really dark enough, but something different to the black. There. Celebrate. To twine or not to twine? That is the question. Add a few champagne. Rhinestones. They never go amiss, do they? A few sparkles, always to twine. Roshni, I am with you. I wonder if I can get a little bow in there. I wonder if that will. If I can get that under. see what we can do. Let's tuck that. Oh yeah, look, perfect. To twine. When it's currently all online at the moment, Wendy. So, but we do on Zoom, so it's kind of almost the next best thing to meeting people. But you are live with people, so you can chat. I'm currently not doing any face-to-face events at the moment, but hopefully when COVID restrictions allow and stuff, I will be looking at doing more if you're local. Right, let's pop that back in. Where's it? Just tidied those away. Right, let's put a few glue dots on. Tuck that under there. There we go. To twine. Oh, you're very local then. Oh yeah, you'd be more than welcome. More than welcome. I mean, it's around the world people join, but yeah, I will message you. Let me clear the decks and pop this on a base. Should we have this on a? Oh, should we have this on an evening evergreen base, or should we go more cinnamon cider? Evening evergreen. Let's have a little look. Cinnamon cider. I think evening evergreen for the win, isn't it? Oh, hey Michaela. Total case. So I made this card with the Whale of a Time a while ago, and I loved like the 3 watercolor panels, so I wanted to recreate it. So I'm going to score at 10.5 centimeters. I've gone evening evergreen, so 10.5 that way, and then I'll do 14.8 scored. So in half, so 14.8 on that score line, and then we can pop that on there. That is that's good. I'm just going to trim that. I must have just going to take that edge off. Just get my must have cut that watercolor cardstock a bit of a funny size. So I'm just going to trim without decapitating the plant too much. I don't want to. There, that's better. I don't know what size I cut that to. Chris, you make me laugh. I know, Linda liking green. Have a gin, you'll be fine. It'll all be better in the morning. Right, let's do that onto there, and then we can make what time are we at? 9:15. We're good. Should we make another one? I'm gonna do a simple one. Just want to make sure that that's laying nice and flat. I'm going to pop a glue dot under that now I've mushed that. There. It's better. Done. Let's do good evening. Right, let's do another one. This time I'm going to use the beautiful macrame embossing folder, and we're going to do that on white, just because I'm going to keep it really simple with the just like a single plant, I think. So let's pop this through. I just put that in like so, and we will do all the layers. Yeah. So wind that through. Look at that. Gorgeous. Can you see that okay? Isn't that pretty? I like both sides of that actually. Really nice. And it is a lovely embossing folder, isn't it? Really nice. Let's pick out something with a bit of green. Maybe we've got like a touch of green on the outside. And I'm going to do a white base. So this is 14.8 scored at 10.5, so I can have the card going the other way. And then I just want to cut a piece of this lovely designer paper. So that is 10.2 by 14.5. And then I want to just trim this down a little. So we want, I might bring that paper in a little bit more actually. It's leaving too much of a slim border. So I'm going to bring that into 10 by 14.3. Not much, but enough just to leave a little more white on that edge. And then I'm going to cut this down. I would advise cutting before you put through the embossing folder so you don't get it rucking on your, you know, you don't want the blade to catch if you've got embossed edges. But I'm going to use my little guillotine. So 10.5 is not enough. So I'm going to come down to 9. Yeah. So if I do 13.3, so we'll just come down a centimetre on each side. So it's a centimetre less than this panel here. So I've got that with a lovely bit of green peeking out. I know, those papers. They're lovely, aren't they? Really nice. And like, look, I love all the textures on the back. They're my favourite. Let's do sort of circle or something here to put something. I say something, a plant. Let's put a plant. What about this hanging one? let's do this in. I'm going to grab a spare bit of cinnamon soda. Oh, I've got an extra layer on my cut and emboss. Oh. Got a hanging basket and a macrame basket. And I want something to go in there. We can pop in, can't we? Could put that pot, if I take the handles off, gives a bit of colour behind there. That looks nice. Just gonna snip that white away. Have that in there. Might put that just for a bit of extra green as we've cut it, but I do want to stamp the kind of hanging greenery. It's going to be hidden completely, isn't it? What about have that peeking out? This is not going to make it onto a card. It's not. I keep trying. Going to make it onto another card another day. Today is not your day. You've got to wait. It's not your turn. Let's do. Buried my inks. Just jade. And maybe evening evergreen. Chop that out. Pop that through. Yeah, I need that hanging. I think a hanging kind of spider, like you say, spidery. Need the hanging plant, don't we? I'm gonna do that one. That one. And a few leaves. Oh. That one. And maybe having a look at what's in my little pot of goodies. God. That label is from the. Where's that from? The poppy dyes. Right, let's put a little bit of glue. Little bit of glue. Just behind there. And then we can add that on. That'll also give us a basis for putting our dimensional. Which can go on there. And then kind of have one behind. And then we can snip this one. And have that coming out the front. So just by separating those out means that you can just use them in a slightly different way rather than leaving them as a whole piece, and gives it more angle. I think sometimes if you leave your pieces whole, you get a bit stuck with where to kind of position them, but there's nothing to say that you can't snip them apart. Let's layer that on. Got our green, that lovely macrame. Go central with that. Oh yes, bit of gold thread. That needs popping up, doesn't it? Let's put that on some dimensionals. And Hazel, I think I'm going to take you up on your suggestion of the white on the evergreen, or some gold maybe for our sentiment. Let's do get off my fingers. Some gold. I need to order some more of this. Just remember to refill. I know it's looking a bit full, isn't it? Need to crowded that basket out. This is when you need more than just your two hands. You need an extra pair of hands. Could maybe have, I wonder, where have I got a little label? Could have a little tag hanging onto that, couldn't we? That would look quite sweet. Let's do, how small do the tags go? The tags. The tag tags are there. Where have I seen a little wrapped bouquet? Hydrangea. Oh, hydrangea dies. Have they got one? Look. Every time I come on a live, I think I must sort my dies out, and then another week goes by. Michaela, you are a genius. Thank you. I don't think I've got my wrap bouquet dies anymore, Em. No. And if I do, I definitely wouldn't be able to place my hands on them very quickly. I'm not sure. Oh no, do you know, I do. I'm thinking of a different set. I do have those. Right. Let me the cute little tag. There. So we can have hydrangeas. Where are you? Where are you? Put in, I think, the stamp set, because the words are tiny as well. So there's a lovely For You and a With Love. But this is from the Hydrangea Hydrangea Haven, and there's these little words that sit beautifully in that tag. And I'm going to where am I going to stamp in? It's in my side. I am going to do the embossing, but I wonder if evergreen. Let me cut a little tag. I must have a little snippet of evergreen. I don't need to cut. I'm going to cut one of them out as well. If I cut out an even evergreen tag. Make sure I don't lose that because it's tiny, tiny. And then we can layer them together and just feed them on like that. Out. Cute, cute, cute. And what I'll do is just pop a couple of glue dots behind there, just to stop that bouncing while I tie. And then I've got this, we can just give a little trim. Oh. There. So should we put some gems on that one as well? We can tie them in with the got those. Or actually, do you know what would go really nicely is the lovely genial gems, and these are don't know what colour they are, but they're from the they coordinate with the hand penned suite. They are, I'm going to take a guess, like soft succulent and gold. I don't know. Oh, pale, so pale mint mint macaron and pale papaya. But do you know where they're kind of glassy, they'll with the gold, they'll go in with and fit in with so many different kind of colours. So I'm going to go pale papaya. Oh, I've left my little doobie on there. That's why it's not sticking. There we go. And then that, if you want to sort of position that so that it stays rather than being a bit more wherever it go, you know, a bit more just loose, you could put a couple of put a little dimension behind, and if you want those tags to stay so that you've got them, just put a little glue dot between them. I quite like that sticking just loose on that basket. There we go. That wasn't bad for an hour's work on a Monday evening. Quite chuffed with those. That was, I'll keep that. I will not lose that. It will end up on a card at some point, just not tonight. It wasn't meant to be. There you go. So you got Celebrate and a case, and then that one is kind of a layout case from a Christmas card actually that I made. But but one that was sort of more simple and more focused on the paper on the outside. So hopefully, if you've got that sweet, you're feeling inspired to have a go. If nothing else, the papers give you such fabulous backgrounds and things like that. But yeah, the plant's nice for to put a lovely gardening voucher in with that, couldn't you, for a nice birthday present? So I think you should do one more and then it'll be time for me to go home. Wink. I could get you entertained till you have to leave work. I love it. Love it, love it. Oh, thank you, Carol. Oh, hey, Kayla, I didn't see you jump on. Who are you? Right, let me pop that on there. I think that's me. Just checking I'm on the right angle. Yeah, that's it from me. I hope you have a fabulous week. I will be back on Sunday. This Friday is the last card and a cuppa for our January to June. And the doors are open for my July to December group. It's a 6-month subscription. You can either pay in one go or you can pay monthly. But the group is from July through to December. And there is a live every Friday morning, so my time. So that's 10:30 till 11:30 GMT +1. So we're currently in British summertime. And then the replay and the card is then shared in the group, and everyone is welcome. So, oh, Wendy, thank you. It's a lovely, lovely group. Everyone is welcome. I hope to see you there. If not, I will see you on Sunday, and have a good week, everyone. See you later. Bye.